Shalom. Let's start out by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Salutations to those for elect, this pushing the truth across the four corners of the earth in all faith, truth, and sincerity. All right, it's the brother. I'm one of from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama GMS. Then we get to sentence going to just about just how Lord Yahweh Shai. He has not appointed his elect, his chosen, but the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites, the 144,000 and the 1/3, the chosen number, that the Lord Yahweh Shai, he's gonna have mercy on and deliver, once, he makes his return. The Lord Yahweh Shai, he's not gonna forsake his elect. No, he's not gonna forget about his elect, the works that the men of the Lord have done, the men that labored, years, starting with Albert Bibbins, Yaquab, High Priest Yaquab, King Masha, and so forth, and the elders, that's and the apostles. From the apostles, Apostle Tar, Apostle Rakab, Apostle Ramline, Apostle Gabal, and on down, the elders that are still teaching the word of the Lord through the Spirit of Yahweh Shai, and the men of the Lord, and the men that's in this truth right now, the ones that, continue to do the work of the Lord and pushing the work of the Lord and having the faith, and continue to believe no matter what, you may go through, until, until death, Because, like I said, you had men that died in his walk in his faith. But the Lord Yahweh Shai, he's going to deliver those men. And he's going to, raise those men up out of, from the dead, and the ones that, the men that remain, the men of the Lord that remain, when Lord Yahweh Shai return, they're going to be caught up, in the chariot, so-called UFO, with the Lord, when he returns. So, I'm going to get into it. 1 Thessalonians 5:9. For the Most High have not appointed us to wrath, but to attain salvation by our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So the Most High Yahweh Shai has not appointed his wrath unto his elect, or the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites. But to attain salvation, for hope for salvation and deliverance, mercy and deliverance from the Lord Yahweh Shai, So, hopefully, like me myself, hopefully I'm probably right your number, but that's why we do what we do. The men of the Lord, the men that you see on the highway and byways, from the apostle, elders, brother, and great millstone, the men of the Lord, hopefully we're counted worthy, to be a part of the righteous number, so we can have that mercy and deliverance from the Lord Yahweh Shai. But I'm see next verse, 1 Thessalonians 5:10, who died for us, that whether we wake or sleep, we should live together with him. So Yahweh Shai didn't die for all of Israel. And well, let's say this: the Lord Yahweh Shai, who y'all people call Jesus, did not die for everybody. That's not scriptural. Acts 5, and I think you start at 30 on down to 31. The Lord Yahweh Shai died for Israel. He only died for a nation, but he didn't die for all Israel. That's why I read 1 Thessalonians 5:10, who died for us, that us is talking about the elect of the nation of Israel Israelites. So he only died for a chosen out of the nation of Israel, or the so-called Negro, Latino natives. Whether they, wake or sleep, like I just said before, whether, you remain, the men of the Lord remain, the men that's pushing the truth, they remain till they see the Lord Yahweh Shai return, or they die, before the Lord Yahweh Shai return, but they die in his faith, in his truth. They died doing the work of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and they kept the faith. They didn't go back into the world. They didn't, go back to the, going back to the Baptist church, or the philosophies of this world. No, the men of the Lord gonna stay faithful to the Lord Yahweh Shai in his work and his faith and truth for the word of the Lord to the end. That's what the elect gonna do. But those that are now the elect, they're gonna, they ain't gonna hold on. They're not gonna hold on to this truthful word of the word of Lord Yahweh. They're not gonna endure to the end. They're not gonna, stay. They're not gonna endure the suffering. The sufferings. That comes with this walk. Because it's not an easy walk. Compared to you be in this world, or the so-called Esau Edomite's world. You can do what the hell you want to and try to make it and make millions of dollars and this and that with no restrictions, no morals, no standards. That's what this place is. No morals, no standards. Just do what the hell you want to do. No type of respect. It's just all out, free for all, or do the hell you want to do. Do thou's will. Do this thou will mentality. No type of structure, standard, a respect. No type of honor, in this world. Just do the hell you want to do. But the Lord Yahweh Shah, he gonna bring his wrath and destruction upon this place, man. Because the so-called Esau Edomites, he has, he's not a righteous ruler. He's a wicked ruler. That's why you see how things is right now. Because of this devil. The so-called man, the red man, Esau Edomites that's in power. But the ones that gon' stay faithful to the Lord Yahweh Shah, not go back to the world is the elect of the so-called Negro Latino natives. Hopefully, I'm part of the righteous number, and the men that's labor. We hope for for the mercy and deliverance of the Lord Yahweh Shah to see His return, His glorious return. But so from there, I'm going to go to First Thessalonians 4:13. But I would not have you be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope. So yeah, the ones that died in his faith and walking in his truth. Sorrow not. They say sorrow not, because they died in faith. They died in his truth and belief in Lord Yahweh Shah. They didn't look back. But the one, the others, but sorrow not, even as others which have no hope. So the ones, so you got the people out here, they don't have no real hope, for like looking beyond this place. Like, they don't see they think that America is what it is, and you one life to live. You only got one life to live, and that's it. Live it up, act crazy, do the hell you want to do, and don't face no consequences. That's not the case. Lord Yahweh Shai, He's gonna bring judgment upon those that ain't right, man. They don't know. They don't know the ways of the Lord, because the so-called Esau Edomites have blinded them. But Lord Yahweh Shai, He only one of His few chosen to get this knowledge and understanding in His ways, and to know Him, and to know His ways, and knowledge, and not be of the mindset of this world. Because the ones that had the mindset of this world, their end is nothing but, the death and destruction that Lord Yahweh Shai gonna bring, by that fire, by chariots, so-called UFOs, and by ultimately the thermonuclear missiles, So the elect, the ones that's in the truth, the men of the Lord that's true. Hey, this is that hope. This is the ultimate hope. That the world cannot see or understand or believe, have faith. Because it was because Scripture said, it was created with the faith in the womb. So it was beginning that, hey, you heard His word and you still believe it into this day. And haven't let it go, haven't went back to the world, haven't gave up on this truth, haven't gave up on the Lord, no matter, you might be catching hell, whatever, things ain't going your way, but you still keep pushing His word. Hey, You know, hey, you know, if he died in his truth, hey, just keep the faith. It would come down to it, you know. That goes for me, you know. You know, just gotta hold on, man. Not let this world go, cause this is the ultimate hope. This is that, you know, hope. Like I said, that this world cannot receive, or, you know, don't have the belief and faith in them to believe that there's gonna be a man, a dark-skinned man, gonna come in a so-called UFO chariot, so-called UFO, and he's gonna deliver, you know, his chosen, but, you know, he's gonna come back, but he ain't come back, you know, all, you know, hey, you know, peacefully. He gonna come back in wrath, you know, great wrath, you know. You know, these people don't believe in what the men of the Lord is in the true believe. You know, we see in the far off, we seeing the vision of this place, America, Babylon the Great, the so-called Esau Edomite's world being destroyed, you know, and the Lord Yahweh Shah will go return and you know, bring down this devil, this wicked devil, Esau Edomite, you know, kingdom, you know, he's gonna bring that fire, you know, and bring these devils down to nothing, man. But First Thessalonians 4:14, for if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in Yahushua will the Most High bring with him. So it's about the ones that believe. So you believe that Yahushua had died and, you know, rose again, you know, and like I say, in our past lives, you know, in the time when Lord Yahushua was here, you know. You know, we believe it, and the men of the Lord believe. You believe in His word, His doctrine is true. That you believe the Lord Yahushua rose, He rose, and He died and rose again. You know, so how much do you elect? How much more do you elect? That, you know, the men of the Lord that died in this truth. You know, and the Lord Yahushua is gonna beam them up. The ones that died in this truth and gonna be with the Lord Yahushua. You know, and have a glorious, you know, being a glorious body. Power, you know, not no weak, frail, you know, these bodies, you know, we in right now is, you know, it's subject to all kind of, you know, whatever, you know, sicknesses and pain and this and that, you know. But the new bodies that the elect don't get, and we ain't gonna have to worry about that, you know. We're gonna have that superpower, as I say, you know. We're gonna have that, you know, that glorious power that the Lord Yahweh Shah promises His elect, and hopefully I'm part of that number to receive that, you know. But let me see. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go to First Thessalonians 4:15. For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. So, you know, hey, so the ones that gonna remain, you know, we're gonna have those that gonna remain, you know, remain until the Lord Yahweh shall return, you know, and not see death. You know, that's those men, you know, the Lord Yahweh shall have gonna preserve until he comes back. The Lord Yahweh shall gonna preserve the men that, you know, not gonna see death. He gonna preserve them from the famine that's coming to this place, and all kind of pestilence or diseases, and whatever it may be. You know, the Lord Yahweh shall gonna preserve His, you know, the number of men that, you know, gonna remain until you return. But the ones that die, you know, in this truth, you know, the Lord Yahweh Shai, you know, He ain't just gonna forget about them. He know the ones that, you know, die for this truth and gonna die for this truth. And when He returns, He gonna be, you know, He gonna raise them up, you know, bring them up, you know, and raise them up, and, you know, out of the dead, and, you know, be glorified with a new body, you know, and with the Lord, and with those that remain, you know, to be beamed up with the ones that died in his faith and truth. But go to First Thessalonians 4:16. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump on the Most High, and the dead in Christ shall rise first. So the dead, the ones that die, like I say, gonna rise. The Lord Yahushua he gonna return. He gonna shout. He gonna shout out. With the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, or Yahushua. And the dead gonna rise first. So when Lord Yahushua return, he gonna say something. Gonna say, I'm just gonna say Kwam Yasha'Allah, just be on the safe side. But he gonna say something to it, and he gonna say that in a way, but how what he says, the dead gonna rise first. The elect, they're dying in this truth. They're gonna rise first. They're gonna be the ones, get beamed up, and then, like I said, those that remain gonna get beamed up with the ones, that died. But First Thessalonians 4:17. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. So like I say, the ones that remain shall be caught up together in the clouds. And the clouds is talking about the so-called UFOs, the chariots. And gonna meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord Yahushua. And hopefully, hopefully I'll be a part of Righteous Number, and the man Lord is in His truth, and His faith and walk. Hey, we hope to be counted worthy, because that was all about, to be delivered from the wrath and destruction that Lord Yahushua gonna bring to this wicked kingdom, Esau Edomites, So with that, I didn't want to make it too long. So again, I'd like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash, to the apostles, elders, to the sister brothers, to the few Aqua sisters. Do listen, keep the faith, and Yahushua, keep fighting with that. Say shalom.